Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us. My name's Lisa Huber, and you're listening to the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, where we bring spiritual and metaphysical awareness from the heart to the public. And today it is my very uh, special pleasure to introduce my very dear friend Lisa Roney, and it's her 50th birthday. She's celebrating today with us, and she has graciously offered a surprise giveaway to one lucky winner. So I hope you'll stay to the end of the show. We'll be doing that. And I just want to say Lisa can uniquely channel messages from your higher self, spirit guides, angelic realm, and she can help to clear karmic patterns, soul contracts, and chakra alignments. Welcome, Lisa. And thank you so
Well,
very much.
hello.
Happy birthday, honey.
Well, thank you. Hello, everybody. As you all know, that I am Miss Lisa Roney. If you've caught me on here before, if you're catching me here now for the first time, I'm really glad the dogs are not out because they're go. Don't let the dogs out. They're running the neighborhood. Sorry about that, guys. There's some strays outside that I do not want my dogs to get a hold of. That just ran past the window. I'm like, no, let's not do that today. Kuma will be in all kinds of trouble. But no, I always say I was born that way channel. I did not develop my gifts until I got older. I always knew that there was something different. I didn't know exactly what it was until somebody else helped lead me into the right direction. But I really was so scared after I had my children that I wasn't going to be able to balance the spirituality and motherhood. And I kind of turned everything off and down for a while. And then I had to realize that I really did do my children a disservice. So if you are one of those people, we will always put that message out there that you are a young wife or mother or father and you know that you have gifts and you know that you're struggling and you're trying to figure it out. Trust me, you are better off getting control of your energetic body than being a parent. You will do your children so much better. But all right, right now we have Kuma. He has decided to join the show, but that was just my little bit about me. I'm not that special. I'm here to help you guys be special, is what I've always been told.
Oh,
But other than that, we're going to do today, we're going to start off with a really short meditation because I want to get you guys vibing a little bit. And we're going to do some archangel activations to start with. And when I was going through my list of what I can work with and what I cannot work with, um, when I was meditating, it was the faithfulness was coming through, and the faithfulness of us to ourselves, not our faithfulness in our relationships or with other people, but faithfulness to ourselves and our own spirituality and what we have to do to stay on our own path and our own awareness and stay clean, like with our mindset and stuff like that. But that was the biggest thing that came through when I was meditating before. And it was like you have to remember to be faithful to yourself first, because if you're not faithful to yourself and you're not refilling that energetic refill, and you are not just overly abundant, just energy pouring out of you all the time, it's hard to be faithful and serve other people. So it goes back to serve yourself first, or you're not giving your 100% best to everybody else. So let's go there. So all we're going to do with a short meditation, if everybody will just close their eyes for a second, take a couple of deep breaths with me. Take another deep breath. Go in. And we're just going to start with that nice grounding. We're going to ground with our Mother Earth. However you ground, just imagine those two very strong tree trunks just going straight into the earth, all the way into Gaia, all the way down. When we're down and we're grounded and everything, then we're going to release and we're going to bring some crystalline earth energy up with us because we need it for that balance. That balance that crystalline earth energy gives us when it comes down. Now just imagine your higher self that's with you and bring that higher self down. Connect that crystalline earth energy with that higher self that you have. And right there, just set the intentions of how you want to feel and how you want to accept these activations. First, we're going to start with the energy signature of Archangel Michael. I love working with Archangel Michael because he really does help me with holding space. And that is the nicest way to say it. He is with me every time we do these lives. He helps me hold space. He also helps clear any energetic cords. And I really do feel like we do have some people that are here today. So just say yes in your head and let that energy come towards you. He's going to help clear any energetic cords that you're holding on to right now. He is here already, joining us, helping us hold space. Once that energy moves through, we're going to move on and we're going to do Arch Angel Haniel. Because it all goes back to me, the three that we're working with today, it goes back to manifestations. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and start with that next Archangel activation. And this one's going to help clear any energetic cords that you have or anything that has helped blocking you. We want to stay with we're going to try to keep that veil clear today. Remember what you guys want to accept as well. And the last one we're going to work with Archangel Ariel, because she is like the manifestation queen. That's how I think of her. She is my manifestation queen. Let that energy move through. But when it comes down to it, it's really right now we're coming into the beginning of summer. I can feel this huge energetic wave that we've got coming through, and it's changing. And I feel like with people that are ascending as fast as they are, and the manifestations are going as fast as they are, and they're bringing everything into the light, just remember, we have to stay in that energy, that vibration of acceptance, because that is the best and the last thing. We can't accept it. We have to be willing to accept it, is what I keep hearing over and over. But Miss Lisa, if we want to move on to doing some readings, are we going to do it like last time?
That sounds great. Yeah, guys. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. I can see everybody popping on the feeds, and everybody's welcoming you and saying happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness. Definitely. Yeah. Well, when this pops up, you're going to have to check out the Facebook, because everybody's, oh, that's wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I tried, if you're in Clubhouse, guys, for some reason it won't let me pin the link, but please stay in Clubhouse. What you can do is you can jump over to YouTube, which we usually have the link pinned above. It's not letting me do it. YouTube under the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, in order to participate in our surprise giveaway. Of all days, it won't let me pin it. But if you go to YouTube and type in the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, or Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitch, any of those, you'll be able to watch Lisa, and you'll be able to participate in our surprise giveaway. Because today's giveaway, would you like to tell them what they'll be receiving, Lisa, at the end? Oh,
we are going to. Yes, we're going to give away a complete full reading and healing at the end of the hour. My readings and healings are this beautiful combo. We always let Spirit go first and tell us what we need to do. But also, if there's things that you know that you need to work on, and I'll give you some, I can send you some information beforehand so you can read through and figure out like some steps that you want to take on things that you want to work on for yourself. But a complete healing and reading. And they last from anywhere from about an hour to an hour and a half.
You're so awesome.
So be prepared.
Oh, thank you so very much, Lee. So what we're doing is, guys, if you can hop onto any of those platforms, and like I said, if you're in Clubhouse, stay in Clubhouse. We'd love to hear your voice. You just would want to mute if you're in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitch. The word that we need you to type in on those platforms is #love, LOVE. And then at the end of the show, we'll do a random drawing, and then Lisa and whoever the winner is will connect later, for one-on-one, separate from the show. But yeah, good luck, guys. #love. Start popping those in there. And if also you'd like a reading, just say you'd like a reading. I just wanted to welcome in real quick. I see Nettie. Nettie helped us with our tech. She's officially the tech person. Nettie, I love you. Thank you so much. Amanda's with us in Clubhouse, and Cosmic Queen, Elisa. Hey, Lisa. JF and Maureen, Nancy, Julia. Julia, I'm so glad I couldn't get you up on stage for some reason. Julie B's with us, and Sherpa and Mary Lou. And I also see Kelly. We have let me just check in the feeds. Kelly, Maria, and Christy. Mary Lou's in the feed. Stacia and Mrs. Dot. Verlaine. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it, honey. And Michaela. Michaela. Can I just say real quick? Michaela sent me this beautiful, beautiful message, and it was because of you, Lise. And I don't know, Michaela, are you
She
in?
messaged me as well.
Did
It was
you?
beautiful.
Wasn't that beautiful?
It was. Thank you. It's why we're here. The whole message is the whole reason why we're here.
Exactly, guys.
It is.
Yeah. So I wanted to have that, and I think it's Nova. Nova is the blog, and I'm going to post that on my. I'm going to have to post that on my platforms. But Nova is a blog that Michaela started writing because she's an amazing photographer and writer, and because of Lisa, she decided I'm going to do that blog, and you got to check it out, guys. It's amazing. I'll see if I can put it in the link in the bottom. Okay, and welcome to Rachel G and Rondi and Shawnee and Maria. Thank you guys for being with us. We greatly appreciate it. I'd like to go back in the clubhouse and say, and we're going to do that. What do we call it again? You've been selected by the collective. We'll let them pick a number.
Selected by the collective. That's right. Selected by the collective.
So
then we know that it is working.
Yes. So if you receive a reading, we'll ask you to pick a number. We'll give you a number based on how many people we have in the feeds or in Clubhouse, and you just pick a number, and that next person will receive a reading. Nettie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Nettie. You're awesome. Nettie, Lise, Nettie.
Hey, Lisa. Happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you so much. Nettie, just get you to take a big, deep breath with me. The first imagery that they're actually going to me is they're going back to this beautiful black and white picture. And it shows you kind of like looking off to the side. And when you're looking back at a young child. But they wanted me to see the image in black and white. And when I mean, it's like you're looking back and I could see that you're just laughing. And it's like this moment in time where it's like the expression is all there. When I mean it's all there, it's like, I don't know. I can't see the child that you're looking back at, but I know by the facial expressions, I can feel the energy coming off of you that this child has you just amazed. And hold on. I'm asking for some more. When they're doing this, they're going straight back and they're going around your heart chakra. And that's what they went to. But they showed me the imagery because they wanted to go around your heart chakra with the imagery. Hold on. It got me doodling. They're saying when you're smiling in this imagery that they're giving me, they're showing that it's so open. It's like your heart is so open and it's spinning so well. And that's where they want to, because they're showing it goes back, because they're flipping back. And it says, go back to the faithfulness, go back to the faithfulness, because they're going back to showing that you have been doing so much more self-love. And when they're saying, it's like, I feel you almost like journaling and writing your gratitude of what for the day. I could feel like the gratitude is being there. I feel like the faithfulness is being there. They really do have it going today. And they're saying that she's going down the list, like setting up her day the way she should be setting it up. She's really getting in. They want to talk about like your energetic hygiene. It's like she's really getting set up in this really good faithfulness with some energetic hygiene. And they want you to keep moving forward with that right there. Because each time that you're staying faithful to it, and they just do, it's just been like faithfulness. It's been in all of my channeling lately. It's like this faithfulness. But they're showing like you being faithful to your heart center being faithful to you, back to your manifestations. And when you're faithful to your self-care, you're faithful to your heart, which generates more. And it's like, and it's showing you just building and building and building on top of it. But it all starts with that self-care, all starts with that faithfulness to yourself. And they're talking about, like, I want to feel like you're coming into this like almost now. I feel like this shift is changing into it like now, because when they're showing it almost so it's like you're knocking on its door, this energy change. it's like it's right there. It's like you get to open up the key, it's like you putting the key in the door and opening it up, and you get to take it with you. They said that you're really coming into a huge energy change, and it's like it's ready for you when you are, and it's like you hold the key, because they keep showing me that you hold the key. But they want to they're like showing you upgrading, and I could see that it's up into your telepathic, because when I'm saying it, when they're showing the upgrade and stuff like that, they're putting all that energy up into my ears. It's all becoming telepathically. But they want to say the work that you're doing right now with yourself, like really being honest with yourself, it's almost like they're saying, like, everybody goes through these little, like, you go through your dark night of the soul, but then we go through these little hiccups. It's kind of like we get the universe is doing like this little tune up and check on us. It's like, hey, we're throwing something at you to see how you react to it. But it's like they've thrown a couple of things to you recently and seen how you're going to react to it, but you reacted the right way. And they said and they're going back to that faithfulness, back to that reward. And you will be faithful and you will be rewarded. And they're leading it back to your manifestations. But they do want you, when you go back to your manifestations, they said she needs to be a lot more clear. They said they would like to see you write it out clear. And if your manifestations is involving another person, like, something you want to share with another person, like they will play a part in it. They said they really would love for you to get together and co-create with this person and write down all the hopes and the dreams. And that's where I'm going to leave you with. And I hope that resonated with you, because, boy, they had a lot of energy. You could tell I have not done a live with you, Lisa. They're going... Yes. Take it all, because it's all coming at you.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I hope that resonated. I really do.
Oh yeah, it definitely did. Because right now I'm in this position of school, and I was freaking out because I be dropped, but was able to get back in. I still got to pay it, so I'm worried about a lot of things. But after my professor gave some, she's like still coming and whatever, and I was about to have I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna have a little breakdown, but I was like, calm down, relax. If it doesn't, if it doesn't,
but they're
happen,
showing with that. But they're
Well,
showing that work that you're putting into it, and that faithfulness and the work that you're keeping dedicated at it, it's going to pay off. And that's the whole message. And once you said that, it made complete sense of what they were trying to get to you. They're just saying you have to keep the pace up, and it's going to pay off. Your faithfulness to yourself and taking care of yourself, though, right now, just make sure, because you are going through so much, that you still have to be your number one priority. Thank you, my dear.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Okay, you guys were talking. Nettie, Lise, go. Sorry.
Sorry. I was going to say I was about to have a whole be emotional. I really calm down, relax. Things will get fixed, and I'm still able to go into the class. And all the debt down from school that I know I'm going to have. I know it's going to get paid. I know it's going to get clear. I have that also. You are right about the meditation with someone, because I literally put cards similar to that, but I didn't get the message clear. You just clarified it straight for me.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah, there's somebody that you should be meditating with, that you should be get on the same page with them. And that co-creating and speaking it helps with that meditation process so much. But thank you, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nettie, and thank you for helping us with the tech. Nettie, could you please pick a number between 1 and 17, please?
So it's going to be 50. I'm rolling a number 5.
Number 5. Let's see who that is. Yay! It's Miss Dot. Miss Dot, come on down. Let me see if I can find if you have a question. Thank you, Nettie. And hi, Tina. I just saw you pop in. And Christine, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm looking for Miss Dot. She says, I'm happy to be here. Oh, are you in Clubhouse, Miss Dot?
I am, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Even better.
Yes, it is.
When you can do both programs, you can actually watch, and then you can feel that energy that way. But then when you're on Clubhouse, you can actually communicate, which makes it so much nicer for us. All right, Miss Dot, if I could get you just to take a couple of deep breaths with me, please.
Of course.
The first thing when I step into your energy, they're talking about when you're breathing in, they're saying she's breathing in gratitude. Like make sure she's breathing in the gratitude. Like when you sit down to clear your head, or just to take that couple of seconds to yourself, just they're reminding you, breathe in your gratitude, breathe in that love, breathe in that expression, that co-creation you want to share, and then breathe out whatever doesn't serve you. And they said because whatever's getting in, they're like whatever's getting, she's got things that's getting in between her and what she's wanting to manifest. It's like you keep having this instance of something is getting in between you and what you're trying to manifest. And they said they want you to create and release some energy there. And I'm just going to teach you this neat little trick. When you're getting in there and you feel like something is getting in between you and you can feel that energy building up, just think of everything that could be getting in between you. Put it in in a nice little energy bubble, and every thought that anything that could get in between you and what you're manifesting, put it in that bubble, and then just release it. Let it go. Let it go back to the universe, and then let it and know and have that faithfulness. There we go. We're going back to faithfulness today. They're keeping that in the circuit. But have that faithfulness to know that the universe is going to give it back to you, and you have to trust when you give it away. And that's part of that holding on to things that we don't need, and holding on to that worry and holding on to it. That creates those patterns. That creates that I feel like we're just ingesting the same situation over and over and over again. And we don't want to do that. And it's like, okay, here it comes. All right, we're tired of that. And it's the same thing. Whatever energy you're putting into that, like worrying about the situation, thinking about the situation, just put it in a bubble, give it away, and just like let it go. That was the first thing they wanted to go with. But I feel like your energy, I feel like it's been high, but I feel like it's almost been blocked. Like it comes up to this certain level and it's like getting hit with resistance, because that's what I really do feel like. I feel like we're getting hit with resistance. And when we're hitting this resistance, I feel like when we're doing it, you keep looking behind you. And that's when they're showing me that it's like you're almost bringing that energy back with you. Like when you worry that the bottom's going to drop out, when you like you're getting excited about a new project and everything's going great, but you've got that little thought in the back of your head, like the bottom's going to drop, it's not going to go well, it's not what little thing's going to come up and bite and sneak up on me. And that's the negativity that they want you to leave down. They said that's the things that can really prevent you in between here and what you're really wanting, what you're really trying to manifest, because they're going back to the manifestation. And I feel like you do the they're saying when this gets here and to this point in the project, or where we get to here at this point in our lives or something like that, then I will do these nice things for myself. They're saying you got to stop doing that as well. They're like, they really would like to see you put yourself first a little bit more, because you got to keep your own energetic body, your own energetic thing going on. It's like, you got to keep your vibe up here so people will raise up to your vibration, because you're like, I feel like you're like leading this group of people in their vibration. It's like, they're all looking up to you saying, what am I supposed to, like, how are we supposed to be vibing today? Or how are we supposed to be doing that? And unconsciously, they don't always know what they're asking of you. It's like they're putting so much on you. But they're showing me towards Father's Day, towards like towards the third week of June, like when it's starting to, I feel like when summer's still really starting to get warm, really starting to get in function and like really get going, they're showing you at a party and they're going, it's going to be a good one. And this one's the one that you need to sit down. They're really like, they want you to let your hair down. So like an event that's coming up, and they want you to know that your ancestors are going to be there too. It's like, I feel like it's almost like, I want to say family reunion, because I see you guys laughing and playing in water, or like silly games and stuff like that. They said they want you to know that they're going to be there and that they're really looking forward to this event that's coming up. And I see it in either like third week Father's Day or 4th of July. I don't sure, but I really do. I hope, Miss Dot, I hope that resonated with you. And Miss Lisa, we go back to you, huh?
Miss Dot, are you there?
I'm here.
How did that resonate for you?
Oh yeah, it did actually. So that's why I didn't mean to interrupt before earlier. We're trying to speak, but it definitely it's been much. I wasn't sure if we were actually going to the beach or anything in Colorado. I guess it's somewhere near water. So I don't know about that yet, but I'm sure it'll come later.
I hope so, because it just looked like we're just actually having a lot of family fun. Like it was a lot of laughing and giggling going on, and that's the kind of stuff that you really need right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds amazing. Yeah, I definitely need that time. So
it's coming. It may be a weekend deal, but it's a coming.
yeah, I really appreciate this reading, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss. Don't go anywhere because we're going to ask you to pick up between some numbers. But let me just reset the room in Clubhouse. If you're just joining us, and I see Vahi just joined us, Thierry and Farina, welcome, guys. We're so happy to see you. I think you guys are familiar with the room, but my name's Lisa with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, and you're listening to another Lisa. It's Lisa and Lisa today. She's live right now on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitch. And unfortunately, it wouldn't let me pin the link in Clubhouse. But if you hop on over to any of those platforms and look under the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, you'll be able to participate in the surprise giveaway. Unfortunately, it's not connected to Clubhouse, but we need if you're interested in participating, all you need to do is do #love, guys. And that goes for everybody on Facebook, all the other #love. And at the end of the show, we're going to do a random drawing, and there's going to be a wonderful surprise. So please stick around. So Dot, let me just check. I think I'm looking in the feeds. Could you give me a number between 1 and 20?
I choose 11.
11. Thank you so much, Dot. Let me just check here.
You're very welcome. And happy birthday, Lisa.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That would be Kelly. Kelly, thank you for being here, honey. Let me just see if I can pull up where you have a comment. I know I just saw something fly by. Give me a sec here, guys. Kelly.
Hey Lisa, can I have a quick question?
Oh, is this Julia?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I saw people commenting love #love in Clubhouse. So those are not gonna participate, right?
I'm so glad you asked that. Yes, I'm glad you asked that. Unfortunately, the software program we're using doesn't pull the #love to the random drawing. So if you jump onto YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Twitch under the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, but I would still stay here because you'll be able to talk to Lisa, but just mute if she calls you up on stage. And on those platforms, if you type in #love, then you'll be entered into that drawing, guys. But we appreciate you being in here because we love to connect with you with your voice one-on-one. So thank you very much. I'm glad you asked that question. And Kelly, let me just pull your question up. Thank you, Julia. There are a lot of people in the feeds. Kelly says happy birthday and #love. I don't know if you have a specific question, Kelly. I'm just looking back in the feeds again. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Now, I don't see a specific question, but I'm giving you some time here because I know it takes a bit on Facebook.
No. They got that nice little 20 to 30 second delay.
Yeah, guys.
It's just kind of.
She just said, "Oh, thank you, Kelly." She said, "General, open for message." Thank you, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly, just where you're at, just go ahead and take a deep breath with me. Kelly, when I step into your energy, it all goes up high. And when I mean it goes up high, it's going up into my telepathic. It's like pinging back and forth, and it's like you've got a lot of energy. So I'm going to release a little energy there to make it easier for us to communicate. That's much better. I love that God gives me these gifts. Okay. When I step into your energy, it really, Kelly, I'm getting this beautiful, beautiful yellow. When I mean yellow, it is almost the spring-like yellow. And when I mean, it's just it's very smart. It's like, it's very smooth. It's very smart. it likes to be very calm. At the same time, I feel like it's almost where you're looking back and forth to make sure that everything's right. It's almost like you're at a party or an event, and it's at the very front of the room, and you're just scanning the room to make sure that every little detail is going on all the time. And they're like very aware, and there's like, it's like in her awareness all the time. It's like you're listening to little tones or little sounds and stuff like that, and you're putting everything into play. But they're going back to that's very tiring. They're going back to like it's really tiring on your energy, but they're pulling you back a little bit. There's like they keep pulling you back a little bit. They said at the end of the day, when you're doing you're putting everything into place and you're doing everything like that, you're also forgetting once again to put yourself into that special place. Because they're sitting there going back up to your heart, but they're going in between your heart. They're going like high heart up to the throat chakra. And they said when you're doing all this extra energy work and stuff like that, it's not you're refilling your cup and you're taking a lot of strength from here. And this is where your chakras are getting hurt by it. Your chakras are getting hurt by it. And when I mean by chakras are getting hurt by it, it's like giving it a little bit of tension. It's like it's in there saying there's a little bit of tension in there. So if you're okay, I'm going to send some energy healing that way. And if you want to accept it, Kelly, all you got to do is just say yes in your head and it's yours. But I feel like it's like you've been so busy, like with other things going on and everything. It is almost like you're forgetting. It's like, okay, you're doing all this for everybody else, but you're keeping yourself back and you're energetically just going and going and going and going. And they're like, pull it back a little bit. Just take that breather. They want you to, in there saying, meditate during different times of the day. Like take that moment of walking outside and taking that big deep breath and then going back in and handling it like a bigger meeting or something like that. Like when you know you're going to exert a lot of energy, they want you to like use that with some reserve. They're like, you're using up your reserves and you're not staying tapped on all the time. They're saying if you would just stay tapped in and meditate and just pull that energy down to yourself, they said you're going to feel so much better at the end of the day and you're not going to feel near as exhausted. But I do, Kelly, I hope that resonated with you because that is the message they wanted you to have. They want you to slow down just a bit. Just a bit. All right, Miss Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. And thank you for doing it. I see everybody's putting hashtag love in the feeds. That's awesome. Again, if you're in Clubhouse, if you could jump over to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Twitch, and type in hashtag love. But stay in Clubhouse because we love talking to you. Kelly says, wonderful advice. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly, for being here.
Hey, Kelly, would you mind giving me a number between 1 and 9, please? Thank you, Kelly.
I don't know about everybody else, but we're having some actually really, really beautiful weather lately. The rain's calming down quite a bit, and the sun's starting to come out, and it's starting to warm up. So it's my time of year.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. And on your birthday, too.
Yes.
Let me just check. I want to make sure, Miss Dot, are you still in the room? Miss Dot?
Yes, I'm still here.
I thought that was you. So I just want to make sure, because I got to jump on over to the next person. She picked number 1. And thank you, Dot, Miss Dot. So I'm going to go to Alyssa, because I just pulled a refresh, and she's on stage. Alyssa, are you there in Clubhouse? Alyssa?
Oh, there goes Kuma.
Here is Alyssa. Alyssa, are you there in Clubhouse?
Hi, yes.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you.
Alyssa.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Kuma's happy to see you too.
And now you guys get Kuma's commentating. He's jumping in on the conversation because the neighbor's dogs are out again, and he thinks they need to come play with him. Sorry about that.
Well, congratulations. You were just picked by Kelly, Alyssa. So thank you so much for being here. Alyssa, this is Lisa, Alyssa. Elisa.
It's Elisa.
I do it all the time, Elisa. I'm
That's okay.
Oh.
That's
It's okay.
And I'm also a Gemini. So it must be a good name, Gemini.
Ooh.
It is a good day for
Yes.
Gemini.
Yes.
All right. Will you just take a big deep breath with me? Actually, when I first step into your energy, they're putting me straight into your pillar of light. When I mean straight into your pillar of light. So they're having me step completely into your energy, and they're actually making it very blinding, but they're blinding it only down on my left side. And sorry about that, guys. It's just part of the whole theatrics of owning a Kuma bear. But they're showing me that a lot of it's coming in on your left side, and they're going over to your third eye, over to the left of it. They're showing me a little bit of blockage there. Kuma, come here, buddy. But if you're okay with it, I'm going to create and release and help you move some of that energy just for a second. You just say yes in your head if you want to. If you don't worry about it. As soon as I was creating that energy and sending it over to you, boy, it just like did this whole little lift off my whole head. It did. It just lifted a bunch of energy off of me. So give me just a second. Let me step fully back in. And they're getting into it. They're getting into like this, like they're showing me the summer vibration. And when I mean summer vibration, I feel like I'm at it. It goes back to me because I'm a water kid. I mean, the Gemini part of me, I really think I must have had some Atlantean lifetime, because I'm always, but I feel like the water and like it's coming in around you. But I also feel like you're sitting on the beach because it's sandy water. It's not like at a pool or anything like that. I see it's like with the sand underneath you, where the waves are coming up. And I feel like the waves are coming up and they're brushing on the inside of your leg. And I feel like you have a child with you. And they're showing me that. They're showing me the waves. It's like you're sitting on the water and you like with your bottom, and you've got your legs spread apart where the child's sitting in between, and the waves are coming in. And the waves are coming in strong enough. When the waves are going back and releasing, they're having you hold on to the front of the belly of the child. And the baby's laughing. And it's a young baby. But with each wave coming in and going out, and they're showing that action of each wave coming in and coming out, they're showing it like cycles of life. It's like, it's not just the example of you sitting on that water and stuff like that. They're showing the cycles of life of how, and it's like when the wave comes in and you get pushed back a little bit, and then when the water goes back into the thing, you get pulled forward. They're saying that's kind of comparable, like into some phases of your life. And they're talking about that. That's where they're really wanting you to go. It's like when you feel like you get pushed and pulled back and forth like this. They were like, somewhere in there is where you're going to find that vibrational center. It's between that push and that pull. They're saying that you know, they said there's a grounding, there's a good center, and they're going back to that pillar of light. They said somewhere in that push and that pull, Kuma. Thank you, Kuma. That is where you're going to find it. And they're in the way they're wording this, it's kind of actually really beautiful. They said, you finding your vibrational scale has been your journey. And then they're really showing it for you to find out where you resonate best, vibrationally, has been your journey in this lifetime. It's like you figured out how to resonate high a little bit, and then you felt when your vibration level was a little bit lower. And they want to remind you that everybody's been on that. And Kuma, it's okay. It's okay. Come here. Oh, I know, big boy. But you know, they're saying that back and forth, that push and that pull. And they said that is where you find that vibrational part for you, where you best sit, where you best are. And it's okay. And they're saying it's okay to be in that little bit of that swing of it. And they said because in there, that's where you're finding out where you're finding your contrast at. Kuma, there you go. And so that's where they're finding that contrast at. And that's where you're finding out the likes and the dislikes. And it's like, because I could see it when it's coming at you and you're not liking it. I could feel you like with the water and the wave. It's like you're just pushing it over. It's like, okay, nope, we're going to steer you over into this direction. And they said that part of it, you're really good when that information's coming at you. And that's your knowing. And so that's like your clear. You're like your clairs coming into effect, and your with your knowing coming in. They're say that's that knowing coming at you, and they said it's coming in and then it's pushing out, and you're pushing the negativity over to the side. What else do they have? They said when you're moving forward with this next project, and I feel like you've got something in there. They're sitting there. It's like you've almost like it's like you've got the lock and key on it because you're not talking about it. But when you're moving into this next project that you're wanting to work on, they said you're going to be able to open up. When you're able to speak about it, it's like your little lights and things are all going to go off. It's like all the bells and whistles are getting ready to shoot off, and I can see the firecrackers going off behind you. I do hope that resonated because that is what they have for you today, my dear. And it was a lot.
Yes, it was. Thank you so much. And it most definitely resonates.
Good. Good.
And I don't know which cousin of mine it was, but I think multiple little ones have been in the water with me like that. So.
Yeah, but they were using the water almost like this analogy. It's like you holding on to them and you're feeling that pressure, but it's like they were using it almost like this analogy of you being pushed and pulled back and forth between them. And they said, then that push and pull is really your life, and you just have to find that center of what you feel is comfortable there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, and happy birthday again.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
Thank you for being with us. I was so happy to see you pop in. I hadn't seen you for a while. It's wonderful.
No, I know. It feels always like home hearing your voice.
Oh, thank you.
It does, doesn't it? She's beautiful soul.
All you guys are. Thank you so much. Could I ask you to pick a number between 1 and 16, Lisa?
Yes. Let's do a 3.
3. Yay. Awesome. Let me just go in here and check. Thank you so much. That would be Michaela. Come on down. Thank you so much, honey. Michaela, let me see if she has a question. She says, happy birthday to you. And I'm so happy. That made me so happy, her message this week. I don't see giving you time to put a comment in. I'm looking to see.
Give her a minute. She'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm just looking. In the meanwhile, I'd like to welcome in. I saw Tina joined us in the feeds, and Vita, Christine, Michelle, SP, and Suzanne. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us. And then in Clubhouse, I see Sion. Sion, I'm sending you an invite up. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what's going on lately. But I sent you an invite. Let me know if you see that. Invite the speaker. Matthew's with us. Yay! And Monica.
Hey,
and Jay and Needy. I'm going to send you an invite up. Welcome, guys. Welcome. And if you're just joining, my name's Lisa with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network. But you're listening to another Lisa Roney. She's live now on our Facebook, our YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitch channel. And she's celebrating her birthday, and she wanted to offer to all of you a chance to win, one lucky winner, a full 1-hour reading. And what you need to do is, and unfortunately of all days, it wouldn't let me pin the link so you could see Lisa, but if you hop over to, stay here because we want to talk to you, if you hop over to YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Twitch, or Facebook, and type in #love, we will be doing a drawing at the end of the show. Let me just check to see if Michaela has any questions. I don't see a question, but I know she's here. Mm-hmm.
She's here. We'll just do her a nice little general.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take a deep breath, and I'm going to step into Michaela's energy. When I first stepped into Michaela's energy, it got really, really quiet and it's like almost this calming, which is kind of nice because I got Kuma back on my side because it's calming enough that he put his head on my lap for a second.
Wow.
And he, Mr. Baby wants to go out. But when I get into it, it's almost this calming. And I feel like she's on this because they're showing me this crest. They're really keeping the self-care in there today. It's like she's on this, like this breaking point. Like she's on this, water's getting ready to crest off and go down. And like she's on this ride right now, and they're smoothing it, and it's like smooth. So they're showing like she's just cruising through, smooth sailing. But they're showing that the activations are coming. And that's the funny part. Like when you really dive into your own, your own spirituality and your own, your own passion and your own life's goals of what, you think you need to be doing here. And you're listening to all the signs and the signals and everything's coming at you. And I think that's where she's getting that. Like she's getting a lot more, synchronicities coming at her, and she's noting it. And of course she's writing it down. But when she always did, she's that visual when she goes into that situation and she's looking at it. But I think she's going to be able to take that one more different perspective, because we talked about that before. I feel like when she's looking at these new angles of the storyline that she's going to come into, because she's going to start looking at different lines of spirituality is what I feel like. And when she takes a picture of it, it's like she's taking that moment second, she's showing that pivot point. And I think that's where she's coming into. She's able to create these pivot points of energy that she's able to share with the world. And I know that if you've listened to me before, I talk about pivot points with me is like they'll take me back. Spirit will take me back to what I felt like when I was 16. That's why I know I'm talking about somebody that's with you that's 16, or maybe it's an experience you had at 16 or stuff like that. But I feel like Michaela is really going to start creating these pivot points for people visually. And I really do feel like that's where her talents are leading her, is because of that pivot, that she takes that picture and creates that pivot point in time. And then people are able to go back and look at it, and they're able to resonate with that time. And I keep getting it open bigger, because now we're showing, before she would show me that she was writing. And now I feel like she's creating. Like they're showing me that it's more than just she's put everything into action. And we know this, but it's like it's showing the action is creating more action, which is creating more action. And it shows her completely going through the steps. Well, hope, Miss Michaela, I hope that resonates with you. Please, please, please keep in touch. Let us know, because I love getting the messages like you'd sent me. I really, really do. It always makes everything worthwhile.
It does, doesn't it, Lisa? I was like, and I meant to tell you that too. Well, I was going to tell you today, but yeah, that was beautiful. And I don't see Michaela. She might have had to step away,
It's
but
okay.
she didn't want to miss the show. So, because I was just checking, I'm probably going to have to ask for you to give me a number, because I don't see. So let me just check. And I also wanted to welcome in Ariel, just joined us in Clubhouse. Let me just check here. Thank you for joining us, honey. A number between 1 and 14.
1 and 14. Let's go with number 11.
Number 11. Let's see. I'm going to pull the refresh.
Yes.
Okay.
What do we got?
That would be Needy. Needy, are you here in Clubhouse?
Yes.
Yay, welcome, honey, welcome. Am I saying your name correctly? Because I don't want to, is it Needy?
It's Nadi.
Nidi. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for being Nidi. This is Lisa on the other end, and this is Nidi.
All right, Nadi.
Yeah.
If I get you to take a big...
Oh, Lisa, you're breaking up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. It just
I
broke.
hear you.
Okay, good. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Did you just take it with me?
Okay.
Open up your heart center.
Oh, she does have a question. She does have a question.
Okay, good. Okay, if you're doing a question, just leave it kind of like open-ended, as in it just seems to work better if it is in your highest and greatest good, if this situation, and then whatever your question would be. But leave it kind of open-ended answers, and it's easier for them to answer.
Okay, so you
go right ahead.
Go ahead, Needy. Needy. Hello, Needy. I think I might have lost her. Let me just check. I think we might have lost her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll come back.
Okay, let me okay. I will keep an eye out for her, but I'll keep an eye out for her. Let me just check again. Sian, I'm sending you an invite. I hope you see that. I just sent you an invite. And she's back. Nidhi, are you there?
Yes.
There we go. Go ahead. And did you wanted to tell Lisa your question?
Like, should I ask the question or should I type in the chat box?
You could just. I think she said if you wanted to. Did you want to tell her, Lisa, what you said?
Yeah,
I
just
wanna
make it kind of open. I just need you to make it word it open ended if it's in your highest and greatest good, and then whatever your question is.
Uh-huh. So like the general for your highest and greatest good. Okay.
Is that what we're going to go with?
I think. Did I just lose Needy again? I think. Oh, Needy. I feel so bad. Let me just check. I'm pulling the refresh. I think we just did it. Okay, so let me.
Nothing like technical problems on a Monday.
This is how you know we're live. Okay, hold on.
That's right.
Okay, what I'll do is we have 12 people on stage, and I've sent Sian, and I don't know why it won't let me bring her up on stage, and I'm so sorry, honey. But if you want to pick a number between 1 and 12, Lise, and I'll keep an eye out for Needy.
Let's do number 7.
Number 7. Let me do that. All right. That would be Julie. Julie B.
Julie
B, are you there? Julie, are you there in Clubhouse?
Yes, I'm here.
Yay! Hi, Julie.
Yay!
I always have trouble.
I was
microphone.
I know it, right?
I was just talking about you earlier, Miss Julie. I was going to email you. All right. Would you just take a big, deep breath with me? When I first step into your energy, Julie, they're showing me it's like scratching at something. I feel like you're scratching at the surface at something, like you've got another idea and something that you've something new that's come into your awareness, but it wants to mix in with something that's old because they're talking about something new that's coming into your awareness. But I feel like something that's from your past, because it's coming in from behind you, is coming around the corner. And it's almost like a mix of the old with the new. They're showing the old with the new. Yes, Kuma, we know you're here, buddy. So they're showing me that. They're showing me that you've got something that you've been thinking about, like something new, like a different angle of like how you want to handle a situation or how you want to come at a project, because they said they're coming at it. It's not directly. It's like almost you want to come in with this uppercut. And I know that sounds funny, but it's true. It's like you're coming in. Thank you, Kuma. You decided to sit with that gigantic water bottle. But I feel like it's like you've got this idea and you know when you're coming up with it, it's like it's almost going to bang up, because they're saying the direction that you're coming from it has so much energy that it is pushing you up and out. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're being pushed up and out. Like it's like you don't have a choice. The center stage is coming. It's like they're saying, get it together, girl. And they wanted me to say, get something else together, girl, because it's like the information is coming. You have the opportunity to work it. And they're saying that now it's because they're showing me now it's just rolling and rolling and rolling. It's like you started the roll. Once it starts this roll, it's like you're not going to be able to stop it. It's like gaining momentum and gaining momentum. And because when you thought of it the first time you did, it's like you got that light bulb moment, and they're really showing that light bulb moment. It's like it's really just like loud and clear. Like they said the signs were loud and they were very, very, very clear.
Okay.
When I'm asking about like timeline of things like shifting and stuff like that, they said it's like almost a hurry up and wait game. It's like you're waiting for something to happen. And I feel like it's almost like this hurry up and wait game. It's like you're sitting there going, okay, I put everything in motion. Now you're waiting for somebody to give you a response back. And they said, don't wait for the response. They said they want you to keep going. They said waiting for the response only gives you more time. And at this time, the person that you're waiting on that response hasn't shown you that their time was worth it. It was almost like the response that you're waiting on, it's like it's not going to come into the timely fashion that you want it. And it's almost like you know the answer and you need to just move forward. Well, Miss Julie, I hope that resonates with you.
Yes, it did. Thank you very much.
You're
And
very,
happy-
very welcome. And I will.
Hope it was
Yes,
wonderful.
I have Kuma questions, so I think we are setting up something with him because we have Kuma issues.
Oh, I love it.
I'm good.
The bolting issue.
Let me let me just reset the room. If you just joined in Clubhouse, I think I saw Danielle join. Sian, I am so sorry it's not letting me bring you up, honey. I hope you're on another platform. That it really upsets me because Clubhouse, when I see hands go up in Clubhouse, guys, they're probably not. I try to invite them up, but it's not letting me bring them up for some reason. So I hope you're on another platform because it's getting close to the end, guys. And I just want to restate, if you're just joining us, and especially if you're in Clubhouse, please hop on over to YouTube or Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Twitch under the Divine I Am and type hashtag love. Normally, I would have had the link pinned above, but I couldn't. It wouldn't let me do that today. But if you type hashtag love on those platforms, you'll be entered into our contest that we're getting ready to do. And I know I love doggos too, Aaron said. And also, welcome to Maureen. She just joined us. I'm so glad that Lisa shared that out. Thank you for sharing this out, guys. We greatly appreciate it. So, guys, I'm going to ask you again, wherever you are in the feeds, and if you're in Clubhouse, if you could jump over onto those platforms and type hashtag love, LOVE, to make sure that you're entered into the contest that we'll be doing soon. And I didn't know, did you want to do another reading, Lisa, before we?
Yeah, I can do one more.
Okay, let me do that. I see Kennedy's here. I'm inviting her up on stage. I'm trying to do CN again. I don't know. I cannot believe it. Welcome, Kennedy. I don't know why it's not letting me. I am so sorry, CN. Okay, so Julie, let me just check. And could you please pick a number between 1 and 24?
7.
7. Thank you very much, Julie. Let me just check here. Who is number 7? That would be Rondi. Rondi, come on down. Thank you, Julie. I'm so glad you're able to make it today, Rondi. Rondi, here we go. He said hashtag love. Do you have a question, Rondi? If you do, if you want to pop that in the comments, and I apologize, the feeds are going by so fast, guys. If you did put your thing, but we do look at them, and I appreciate it. You got a lot of happy birthdays coming your way, Lise, when you check.
Well, thank you, everybody. I truly appreciate that.
Beautiful. And also, I just wanted to welcome Maureen just joined us, and Jennifer joined us. Welcome, guys, on the feeds. And I don't see. Oh, he just said general. Thank you, Rondi.
Just general. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's take a big breath. When I first step into your energy, it goes straight up. When energy shoots straight up, it's shooting straight up into your heart, your high heart, and your throat chakra. And I feel like it's almost like biting back. Like I'm almost biting back things I want to say. And that's what I first feel it. It's almost like I'm choking on my own words. Like, I'm going to release a little energy there. Because, boy, they're throwing it on me. It's like I feel like I want to choke on my it's like they're almost showing me the heartache and everything of choking on my own words. Because they're showing the words, so when I'm talking and stuff like that, the visualization they're giving with me, it's like when I'm working, they're showing me, and the words coming out of my mouth are almost coming out like in music notes. It's like I could see the notes coming out of my mouth, going up and down, up and down, up and down like that, and in the pattern of what the music is supposed to read like. And believe it or not, in all of my geniusness, I could never read music. So band was not my life. They let me play the drums, but I could keep a beat. But I just see musical notes coming out of my mouth. And it's almost like this beautiful thing because it's like showing me singing. But trust me, I cannot. Well, I can, but you may not want to hear it, guys.
I do.
Really don't. I couldn't sing my way of a wet paper sack. When I go back to it, when I go back to that imagery of me sitting there with when opening my mouth and the musical notes and everything coming out, they said it's almost like this beautiful thing. It's almost like when you're in a situation and stuff like that, it's like you've got this beautiful energy that's coming up behind you, like supporting you. And when I say this beautiful energy, I mean, they're showing me, it's like coming up out of your back. It's like almost this energy like floating out of you. And they're showing me connection to the angels with you. Because my vibration was like through here, and I vibe really high because I vibe more of it at an angel vibration than I do at a. When they're showing it when they're coming up here, it's like the support. When they're showing me, it's like the support and everything coming out of your back. It's almost like these angel wings that are coming up out of your back. And they said she's got the support. It's got all the support. Because at the same time, I almost feel like somebody's got their hand on the small of my back, and they're almost like pushing me towards it. Like this end result. It's like the musical notes, the hearing of everything, the feeling, the energy of everything. It's like pushing you forward to and they're really doing it. It's almost like this life event. But then when they're talking about the journey, when you're getting from point A to point B, and they want to remember sometimes, well, that's not sometimes, it's always the journey. The journey is always where the vibration lies. It's like your life vibration is in that journey. And they said right through there is where they want you to make the tunes up and down. And it just keeps going back to all these beautiful music notes. So I don't know if you're into music, if you're like or if you do perform music or something like that, but I feel like it's almost got this energy of this music, this high vibing music just keeps being thrown at me. Well, I do. I hope that resonated with you. I do, and you're going to have to let me know what it means, because that one was a little different, because I've never quite seen musical notes when I'm talking, just the notes coming out of my mouth before. So that was actually really beautiful. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Miss Lisa, are we ready to do this giveaway?
Yes. Let me just say, Rondi said, "Oh, wow, thank you." And he said, "Yes, I work with musical artists." That is awesome.
But I could just feel like the notes were coming at me, and he was just being pushed. And I thought it was really, really beautiful. Thank you.
You always amaze me. So I just wanted to say we had a few people join us back in Clubhouse, and I know it's the last. I just hope you're just joining. My name's Lisa with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, and you've been listening to Lisa Roney. She's live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitch. If you can hop onto one of those platforms, and I apologize again, guys, it wouldn't let me pin the link of all days. If you can pop on to our YouTube channel under the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, or Facebook or LinkedIn, Twitter, and type in #love. We're getting ready to do our surprise giveaway draw. So I'm giving you guys a little couple secs here just to put in #love. And it sounds like Kuma, did he go to sleep? Is he all played out?
Nah, he's sitting over here to the left. He's looking at me like, "Hey, it's time to go, honey. We're going outside."
Oh.
It means business. Okay. No, I think he got bored with his bottle.
Oh.
The things that he chooses to play with is beyond me. As long as it's not my shoe, I'm okay.
Yeah. So, I wanted to give you guys time. If you're in Clubhouse, if you want to pop on over and do #love. Again, that would be under the Divine I Am on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitch for this live. And my apologies. It wouldn't let me put the link in, guys. So, but we greatly appreciate you being here with us. And I'm seeing a lot of people type in #love. This is great. Yeah, #love. And we're getting ready to do the drawing. And for the winner, whoever is the winner, if you want to reach out, Lisa, can they reach out to you at readingsbyroni@yahoo.com? Yep. Okay.
Just send me an email. We'll get our calendars together and we will get something worked out.
Okay.
That's it. That's simple.
To the winner, reach out to Lisa at readingsbyroni@yahoo.com. And we are actually over. Oh, good. I just saw Nancy pop it in, and MRRI. That's wonderful. Rosa, I see you guys doing hashtag love. Shani, everybody's still putting hashtag love in. Hashtag love, guys. And you only need to do it one time. And let me just pull up the screen. We'll get ready to go here. And Lisa, I just want to say thank you so very much again. And I don't.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
You know, that was just so beautiful, beautiful offering that you gave to everyone for celebrating Lisa's birthday, guys, her 50th birthday. And we just wish you so much love and so many more to come. Yep. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, here we go. Hashtag love. I'm going to share this screen. You're going to see it on the screen with you, Lisa. Share screen. And, tool.
There we go.
Now I need to be able to, and if you guys are watching, I'm going to hit the button and we have hashtag love, guys, giving you that last chance to type in. I saw you come in, Zico, from Twitch. If you want to type hashtag love, we're doing a giveaway. Thank you, everyone that stayed to the end. We greatly appreciate it. Please know Lisa's a regular. We have wonderful energy practitioners that are on this channel. But also we have a private group in Facebook, public and private, under the Divine I Am Broadcast Network. So please be sure to hit subscribe and notification bell. And most importantly, if you felt anything Lisa said today resonated, connect with her for a one-on-one at readingsbyRoney@yahoo.com. Highly recommend, guys. Here we go, guys. I got to expand my screen so I can see what's going on. Here we go. And start collecting. Here we go. Last chance. Hashtag love. Bear with me. What's going on here? Giveaway tool. Start collecting comments. And we're going to do the draw, guys. Here we go.
I love this. This is so cool.
Ronnie! Congratulations, Randy. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that was here for the live. We greatly appreciate.
Yes. And Rondi, just shoot me over an email. We'll get our schedules together. We'll get something figured out, and we'll get you that reading and that healing done.
Let me get out of shared screen here, Lise. Thank you so much. Stop screen. Okay. Thank you so much, Lise. Please be sure to check those because you got so many happy birthdays. Thank you, everyone that joined us.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
We hope to see you back again, guys. So much love. And Lise, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, honey. And I love you. Love you all so much, guys.
Love you too. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.